MSNBC is the place for politics and for political passions. Most presidential candidates have yard signs. Some have buses with the candidate's likeness or message on the side. A few candidates have airplanes. But Republican Ron Paul is the only candidate this year who can boast that his message is plastered on a dirigible. That's the fancy word for blimp. And what a blimp it is. Ron Paul supporters, independent of the campaign, have spent $500,000 to fly this thing over primary states like this one. Trevor Lyman is the man behind the operation, and he joins us now. And Trevor, why a blimp of all things?
Well, when the idea first came out, he was having problems getting exposure in the media, so a blimp was just something that nobody could ignore.
And how did you find the blimp? I mean, can you rent a blimp? Where do you go if you're...
We looked online, and there were a number of companies, and we just picked one of the best ones. The airship company that we chose has the largest blimp in North America.
Now, Ron Paul, has he seen the blimp? Has he commented on it? What does he think about the blimp with his name on it?
He's commented on it. I don't know if he's seen it up close yet. Maybe he'll get the chance if we have it flying around here. But he said he thinks it's a great idea, and he really likes that, his supporters are so enthusiastic that they would do something like this to support his message.
And the cost?
About $400,000 a month.
A month?
Yeah.
So in order to get people to pay for this, you have to basically say, here, we've got a blimp. We think it's a pretty cool advertising message.
Right.
Give us money so we can keep this thing flying.
That's right. Yeah. Just put the word out.
How have you done when you've asked people for money with it?
So far, so good. The money came in relatively, readily. So.
Now, why the words Ron Paul Revolution on the side? I mean, I think that's a stupid question to people who know the Ron Paul campaign, but you can explain.
Sure. Well, it was a logo originated by a gentleman out in Arizona that sort of caught on the internet, and so it's very familiar, and it made sense to put that on one side just to sort of brand it the way that his campaign has gone as far as the grassroots are considered.
Now, a lot of people look at the Ron Paul campaign and they think it's kind of scary or frightening. Is it scary or frightening to be on the Ron Paul blimp?
No, it's actually it's a very gentle ride. It's like riding in a boat, kind of rocking back and forth.
And is it true that you guys call yourselves Blimp-O-Knots?
Sure.
Blimp-O-Knot.
I think people have all kinds of names for us.
Kind of like astronaut, but for blimp, it's Blimp-O-Knot.
That's right. I think that, actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I think that there are fewer blimp pilots in the world than there are astronauts.
Well, there you have it, America. Blimp-O-Knot. Made famous, of course, by the Ron Paul campaign and the Ron Paul Revolution. And Trevor Lyman, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you talking with us.
Thank you.
What will they think of next? Coming up, the battle over the Vegas